Hi. First of all, sorry, not sorry if you can't see my face. I kind of try, but I am blind, so I am blind and have been blind my whole life, so I can't see nor relate to the viewfinder. So, um, but I do come to you today with a question. First of all, shout out to my new subscribers. Shout out to all my subscribers. There's not very many. There's not very many of you, but each one of you is something to be grateful for. As a YouTuber who would like to eventually turn this into a moneymaker, no one has to subscribe to me. And I want to take a moment to say thank you for being interested enough to subscribe to me. That said, I do want to ask you something. Why did you subscribe to me? What was it about me that interested you? And are you happy with what I'm getting? With what I'm sending? I mean, I admit that I'm kind of doing random stuff. But there's at least one person, I don't know if she's subscribed or not, but I know her well enough that we actually see each other on a regular basis, and she says that she finds my stuff interesting, but obviously you do too because you're subscribed. But here's what this comes down to. I got a email. I'll go ahead and read it, or use voiceover to read it, because I want you to understand where this question's coming from, and I hope it's okay that I'm doing this, but if there's anyone out there that's aspiring to be a YouTuber, this might be a tip for you as well. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, unless you're like crazy lucky, it's not going to become a money-making thing right away. And part of what might be the problem is you might be doing what this email accuses me of doing and not listening to your audience. I say accuses because really the way they go about this, I don't think is very nice. The subject line of this email, by the way, who is the they in this situation? The they is these YouTube advisors that I've considered unsubscribing from because it was just a pain in the neck when I'm reading other things to find these emails. But this one might have a point. I don't know. Anyway, the subject line was, "This is why you're losing subscribers." And I'm not really losing subscribers. It's just that I don't lose as many subscribers as I need but don't have. But I went ahead and read the email, and I thought, well, if that's what the subject line is, I mean, point the finger at me. This is what your problem. This is why your channel's not getting anywhere. I'm like, way to point the finger, but they might be raising a point. Let me.
Character, words, lines, speaking rate, 50, 40, 40, 39%.
In case you can't understand my voiceover the way I usually have it, I'll slow it down for you, and then.
Words, lines, Shauna K, column 2.
I'll read this now so that you know what I'm listening to and where this question's coming from.
Hey, row 1, column 2. Sean and Benji here, row 1, column 2.
Actually, let's stop for a second.
We off, are you listening? Sean and Ben. Are you listening to?
Here's what I'm not listening to. Some piece of music on iTunes. Okay. Before we actually go on with that, I want you to imagine yourself having. This is a little bit of a behind the scenes of this blind person and any blind person who's reading an email with voiceover on their iPhone. Are you hearing all the row 1, column 2, or whatever, row 1, column whatever? I don't know how they set this email up, but it's every one of their emails, and there are other emails that are set up like this too. What a pain in the neck. Try to imagine having things read to you like this. Do you set your emails up as a table or as just typical text? If you set it up as a table, is there a reason you do it that way? Because this is how it comes off as it's read through voiceover, and I could really take those row 1, column 2 after every line and shove them off. I don't want to hear them. If anyone knows how to tell voiceover not to read those, I would love to know how to change that setting. But anyway, here's the text buried in all these rows and columns that initiated this question.
Are you listening to your audience or just posting what you feel like? Row 1, column 2. We often get questions about creators who are disappointed because they're losing followers, not getting enough views, or have low engagement. Row 1, column 2. If this is you, I want you to ask yourself. Row 1, column 2. Are you creating content that your audience is asking for? Or are you creating content just because you feel like it? Apostrophe. Row 1, column 2. The difference may seem subtle. After all, you'd think if someone is following you or has subscribed to your channel, they'll want to watch everything you post or upload. Row 1, column 2. But you have to remember. Row 1, column 2. Your followers followed you for a reason. Row 1, column 2. They were intrigued and inspired by your message, your content, your expertise, your focus. Row 1, column 2. You're creating content to spread your message and help others. Row 1, column 2. So if you're posting random videos that don't relate to one another, your schedule is inconsistent, and you're not regularly asking your audience about what they need or want to see on your platform. Row 1, column 2. Why should they watch your video? Row 1, column 2. Man shrugging. Row 1, column 2. This may seem harsh, but if you're in YouTube for the long haul, you have to strategize and remember that each piece of content you produce can either add to or take away from your brand and focus. Row 1, column 2. Take the time to audit your channel and content and see what is helping the most people. You don't need to reinvent the wheel and keep coming up with the most creative or unique content. Your goal should always be to share information that'll impact and enrich your audience and spread your message. Microphone. Row 1, column 2. This week, we challenge you to look at your channel and social media and ask the following questions. Row 1, column 2. Backhand index finger pointing right. Which videos have the most clicks and shares? Row 1, column 2. Backhand index finger pointing right. Which posts have the most engagement? Row 1, column 2. Backhand index finger pointing right. What questions are people asking? Row 1. Column 2. Backhand index finger pointing right. Who is following you or subscribing to your channel and where are they from? Row 1. Column 2. Backhand index finger pointing right. How are you promoting your videos and how well are those methods working? Row 1. Column 2. Keeping up with the habits and questions your subscribers and followers are asking is key to producing content that'll benefit them. Key. Row 1. Column 2. After all, they're who you're trying to help. Row 1. Column 2. By the way, we've got you covered on all of this if you are ready to go to the next level. We've partnered with Think Media, which hosts a wealth of training and learning opportunities.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you listen to any more of this. I'm gonna do a short version of this video because this is taking forever. But okay, so what am I getting a lot of comments about? Well, I'm not getting a whole lot of comments. That's part of the problem. That's why I'm asking you, why did you subscribe to me, and are you still interested in what I'm putting up? And here's part of the problem. This is not the first place. These are not the first people to tell me that, or they're not the only people to tell me that, at least. Rather to tell me, let me back up. These people in their book with this long title, if I had a referral link, I would put it in the description, but it's YouTube Secrets, but it's not just YouTube Secrets. There's a couple of books called YouTube Secrets, and they're not this one. But they say in their book, nail down what kind of person you're trying to create a video for. I have not done that. I have kind of resisted that. Maybe I need to stop resisting, but I haven't come up with a target, for lack of a better way to put it, a target market, because I'm not an official business. I'm a person with a vlogging channel / whatever else I want to put up channel who wants to make it a moneymaker, because if family vlogging channels can bring in 10 million views and 10,000 subscribers and $10,000 a month, even $1,000 a month, I'd be happy with like $1,500 a month versus nothing. If they can do it, I can too. Why can't I? Because I don't have kids running around? Because I can't see? No. Because for whatever reason, it's not wanting to happen for me. Well, that's not enough of a reason. I will admit that part of the problem might be I self-admittedly don't give a flying crap what the screen looks like. And I mean, maybe I need to, but is that really the problem, or is there more to it than that? I don't expect you to know all the answers, but they're saying, they're saying, who are you trying to help? Well, I'm not specifically trying to help anyone. I'm trying to put videos up that people will watch, and because, you know, again, if other people can vlog and get a bunch of money from it, why can't I? You know, if other people... Okay. what video has gotten the most engagement or the most, at least the most likes and shares and views? A 2-year-old review video. Okay, well, if I wanted to, I could make this solely a review channel. But I don't know that I want to do that. Do I want to consider creating a series of reviews? Maybe. Or creating a channel that is a review channel? Maybe. But anyway,
Screen dimmed.
listen to me sit here for 5 minutes and not really talk about a whole lot of anything. That's what I do.
Character, word, lines, speaking rate, 59%. Lines.
Okay. So, why are you subscribed? Is this channel interesting to you? I guess what I'm asking is there anything that you wish I would do differently? I mean, apart from giving a flying crap what the screen looks like, I think everyone who can see the screen probably wishes I would give a damn what the screen looks like, and that's, I mean, I'm aware that maybe that's part of my problem, but is there anything else that if I would do that, maybe you'd be more interested, or you'd be, maybe part of the reason why you're not sharing the videos is because I don't ask you to, and you're not really compelled to do that yourself. I also don't want to make a 2-minute outro either. But, okay, now I'm rambling. Please comment below and let me know, what was your why behind subscribing, and am I still living up to it? I guess that's what I'm wondering. And on that note, I'm going to stop before this turns into a 30-minute long video of me overwearing a point I made 20 minutes ago. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter, or if you really want to, on Facebook. Check out the what is the word I'm looking for? Description box for services and petitions that I believe in, and I might change up the description somewhere along the line when I have some more valuable and interesting content to put down there. And I'll see you in the next video when you hear what I have to say. Probably something like a shorter version of this that's more to the point and doesn't take 20 minutes.